Hi, how y'all doing? I'm back, right? Off my grounding. YouTube's given me my first strike for this year. I got 7 days in the YouTube jail, so that's why I haven't posted a video for a week. All right? I said names that other YouTubers could say on YouTube, and I got punished for it, right? They get away with it. Weird, isn't that? That tells me something about who you should be watching, right? If they get away with it, if they're allowed, then they want that narrative out there. Yeah. The Shim residence when I got kicked off YouTube was at 65, right? And it's been fluctuating around ever since then, right? I don't know what it is today, so yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. My friend George was just over. We had a visit, a coffee chat, and he was giving me all the doom and gloom about everything that's happening and, war, all this stuff, what the governments are doing, right? All this stuff. And I told him, right? Big Mama's back, okay? It's a spiritual thing, it's an energy. And it came back, what, a couple months ago? Something like that. And yeah, we were supposed to have the house cleaned for when she got back. And the White Hats did their best, right? They are doing their best. So Big Mama says, well, it's easy now that I'm back, right? If I don't like it, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen, right? Think about your mom. If she didn't want you to, if something didn't, she didn't want something to happen, it didn't happen. She put her foot down, right? So, yeah, that's the energy we're dealing with. I see in it all over the government, right? Whatever they're planning and they say they're going to do, right? If it's not, if it doesn't make her happy, it plain and simple will not be able to happen. Isn't it a beautiful thing? So, yeah, he was like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? I don't believe it until I see it. Where is she? What's her name? And then she said, Big Mama. I said, everybody's got a mom, George. Everybody's got a mom. And if you're being a good mom, you hold your house together properly, don't you? You keep your family together. You don't love anybody more than anybody else. Like, I don't have a favorite child, and I have 6 children. I love them all equally, right? I do, right? So that's how Big Mama is, right? I'm a matriarch. I am. Everybody comes to my house for dinner on holidays, right? I don't go somewhere else. They come to me. There's a reason for that. There is. Even my Aunt Eunice, my mother's sister, nobody goes to her house for dinner, right? She's the last actual, the matriarch higher than me. But she's 4 times jabbed, right? So, yeah, nobody goes to her house. We did when we were little kids, but that's because my grandma was there, you know? So, yeah, that's how I know this matriarch energy, this feminine, masculine energy, right? So, yeah, because mom looks after the house and the kids and everything. Dad, he goes out and he looks after what he needs to look after to help with the family, you know? And then he comes home and he gets loving from his family. That's the way it's supposed to be. So, yeah. I just thought I'll get him in a good mood. I am. That was a strange thing a couple of days ago. It was a cloud covered day, and there was a knock on my door, and it was a man, right? Probably my age, and he wanted to talk about the Bible. As soon as he said that, I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, he's like, how are you feeling about the energy or whatever that's going around, I was just walking around knocking on doors, wanting to see how people were feeling and stuff like that, considering it's been a strange couple of years. I said, oh yeah, the spiritual war. I said, it has been. I said, but I'm highly psychic, and I've seen this from beginning to end. I know what's going to happen, and it's a beautiful thing. I said, and he goes, oh yeah? He's like, what's that? How's it going to end? And I said, the EBS. I said, as soon as you hear that, your heart should be full of hope because that's the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? And he looks at me and he'd be like, well, I'm glad I knocked on somebody's door today that had hope. And he tried to quote me a couple of the scripture, phrases from the scripture. And I was just like, yeah, I just, shut him right down. I wouldn't have anything to do with it, right? And he was like, okay. He knew he couldn't force his thought onto me about the Bible. So I was like, you have a nice day, I sent him on his way. I thought, was that a test to see if I'd buckle down and pretend that I believed in what he believed in? I don't know. I don't know the reason for that. But I thought that was a different thing, right? It doesn't happen very often here. So, yeah. Interesting, eh? What's going on in New York with Mr. T and his lawsuit, right? And now the truckers not going to deliver there, right? The city's almost empty anyway, except for the hanger-oners, right? But everything happens for a reason. All the conjures that brought us into this in the 1400s have to be reversed, right? So something bad happened back then, and you have to flip it around and see it as something good going to happen. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. I'll think about it more and try to get a better, uh, communicate it better to you, for sure. I hope you're all doing well. I do. I might have some heavy energies around this full moon, right? Because of Virgo, being a Virgo moon and a placement in it, right? Causing health concerns and stuff like that. So look at your digestive system. It's the gut-brain connection, right? It'll show you what you need to change, food, who knows, activity, right? It's a really good time to ask questions to your higher self and get answers and then start, acting towards that stuff. So, yeah, right? It's supposed to be a psychic or spiritual portal that's open too. I can already feel it, right? I can already feel it. So, yeah. All right. We had a sunny day. I seen them put chemtrails or contrails through the sky, but I know that they're the good ones. They're not the bad ones yesterday. I seen them yesterday, I should say. And I knew they were planned to try to make it rain today. Hence, we had a blue sky on the rise, but it's all getting cloudy now. All right? It's supposed to rain this afternoon, or that's what they're forecasting, okay? Yeah, words are spells, aren't they? All right, that's enough. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. Other than that, my week's been pretty quiet. I've just been chill, learning stuff, right? Pretty much. All right. I love you all as consciousness. Enjoy this later day. Okay? Okay. Bye.